my channel. If you're new, my name is Benita. Here we talk about all the things that we love as it relates to lifestyle and luxury. Usually we do videos twice a week. This video today usually would go up on a Wednesday, but this past Wednesday I had a vlog, so I will link it here. Make sure that you go back and watch it. So we do have videos twice a week. So if you think you would like this video, I hope that you would like, comment, and subscribe. And of course, keep watching. Today we're talking about fall essentials. I'm assured that you have watched tons of videos by now. Today is like October 9th, I believe. And yeah, we're in the throes of fall, but here in the South, we get fall going a little slowly because this week was the first week to me that it felt like fall. All last week and the week before, first it was humid and rainy. Then when it stopped being rainy, it went back up to like 80, 85 degrees. This week we're in the like 70s and very crisp, cool morning. So that is fall for us. So with that being said, I wanted to hop on and give you some of my fall essentials. And I know, like I said, I know that you have seen these videos time and time again. I'm sure you've probably watched tons by now, but I just think it's cool to see what people are loving for fall, just to see. And we're nosy. I know I am. Like, we want to know what other people are loving, and then kind of compare and contrast and see if they're loving some of the same things that we are. First fall essential is always going to be like a cardigan or a sweater. I don't like coats. I don't like jackets. I don't like heavy coats. Even though I have a few heavy coats, it just doesn't get that cold here in fall or in the South. I think last year it didn't snow at all. I do have a couple of leather jackets. I think they're essential and I love my leather jackets, but I just don't get my cost per wear because it just doesn't get that cold here. So I'm always going to have a sweater, always going to have a button up, always going to have some type of pull over. The one that I wore today is from L&M. I got this last year, so this is my second year wearing and having this cardigan. It did come in a set, and this is kind of her logo cardigan. I think she still does offer something similar to this. I'm not quite sure if this one is available. If it is, I will definitely link it down below. But, you know, I'm sure you guys follow her over on Instagram. Her name is Jen. She has a company of L&M, and she does like high-end basics, high-end casual wear. So I did hop on the train last year and picked up a few essentials that I needed. I had holes in my wardrobe, of course, and I did pick up a few last year, and they seem to be very good products. So it's pricey now. I mean, she does have sales. She will do a flash sale. She'll do coupons, but out the gate, her stuff is pricey. And I know a lot of people, I've recommended them, but they're like, you know, she's not a well-known brand, I guess, to some, and they just didn't think if her clothes were worth it, but they are very well-made clothing. The one thing I will say, some of them are not like 100% natural fibers. They may be cotton mixed with. That's the only thing for that price point I would want her to see, to do like, you know, a cashmere sweater or, you know, 100% cotton sweater. You know, maybe not mix those natural fibers with some of the non-natural fibers and then have that high price point. That's the only con I will say, but her things are very nice and very well made. So L&M, any sweater, cardigan type deal to me is always going to be a fall essential. Like I said, I got this one from L&M. I have two other ones here. This white one is from Loft. This is thin. I know you probably can see me straight through it, but again, this works for me because in fall, I put like another shirt under it, a tank top, a turtleneck. I layer it. Even then I can wear a coat on top. And then in spring, I just wear it with like a bralette underneath, and it's thin enough and breathable to wear in spring. So this one was Loft. This is like 3 or 4 years old. So this was definitely a good buy. This one I got from Target, and you see my color palette. You see I'm a brown girl. This one is a New Day, extra large, Target. A little bit of a thicker sweater, but the same thing. This is more of like a grandpa cardigan, but same thing. It's a good layering piece. It's thicker than the white one, but still not too thick. Mixed fiber as well. I think it's like 60% cotton, 20%, I don't know, nylon or something, and then it does have a little bit of polyester. But for the price point, I think this is good. I've washed it, I've dried it on accident, it didn't shrink. So yeah, Target, a New Day. Always check them out. We love Target. I mean, right? You love Target too, right? I know you do. We love Target. Always check them out, a New Day. Another fall essential that I always pull out in fall, always, 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 are Birkenstocks. I have a pair of Birks, and I'll pop a picture here because I forgot to pull my original pair of Birks out, but I'll pop a picture here. Those are my ride or die shoes. Love them. You know, Birks range from, I don't know, I've seen them as low on sale for like $50 all the way up to like $120, $200, because they go on and off trend, and each year over the years Birkenstock always has like a more trendier pair, and those are more expensive. But the original Birks you can get right at $100, $120. I love Birkenstocks because, again, it doesn't get that cold here. And to me, that's like my fall flip-flop. Like I said in one of my Instagram posts this past weekend, is this weekend going to be the last weekend of sandals? Everybody's like, I hope not, but I think even though it's still warm, it's time to kind of put the summer sandals away and then bring out your winter fall sandals, which is like a chunkier Birkenstock that, you know, I wore all last week with no socks because it was hot enough to still wear no socks. So that pair of Birkenstocks, love those. Even though it's in like a metallic color, that's a neutral for me. I wear them with everything. I wear them with like sweatpants, with jeans, with casual pants. My newest pair of Birks are the ones, my dupes, my Birkenstock dupes that I got from Target. These are dupes for the Birkenstock Boston, I think is the name. I'll put it on the screen, the style. But I was about to purchase the Birkenstocks, but I needed these quick because I sub on a regular basis, and these are comfortable, very comfortable, and I wanted to get them quickly so that I can start wearing them with my more casual outfits. My daughter Jordan has a pair of these that she got, I think she's on her second pair, that she got maybe a year or two ago, and she said, Mom, they look just like the Birkenstocks. They're very comfortable. They feel like the Birkenstocks. And you know, we can count on Target for a good old nasty dupe. I think Steve Madden has a dupe. I think the sole is a little different. This part here is a little different. Other than that, it's given Birkenstock buckle, the color, the inside. The inside is a little more soft and plush than our original Birks would be, and this part is given Birkenstock as well. The thing I will say about the Target dupes would be, I would get a neutral color. Black looks a little funky to me. That black and the sole color looks weird, but I would get brown or burgundy or dark blue. But the black suede, it does give like cheap. So I wouldn't do the black suede, but I would do, this is a taupey gray. I can't remember the original color, but I will link my pair down below. And these are, I want to say $29. So, I mean, I've already got my cost per wear. And when I sub, this is the shoe that I usually wear. So I wear these. If I'm subbing for the week, I've worn them 5 days straight, and they're good. I would definitely size down. I'm usually a 9, 9.5. I do have some 10s in my wardrobe, but I would size down, even though a lot of people have an issue with their heel. I'm one of those too. I don't want my heel hanging off. These stretch, and you're gonna wear like your chunky socks with them or no socks with them, and it's like the way the heel sits, it's okay. You don't want to have too much heel space because then they're gonna look clown town and cheap. So stick close to your size. If you're not quite sure, size down. If you have like a slender foot, definitely get your size or size down. If you have like, and you know, I have a chunkier foot and I pretty much stay true to size, so definitely do that. The next thing that is for sure a fall essential is a handbag. If you're new to this channel, we are a handbag channel. We talk about handbags, and because we love luxury, it's normally a luxury handbag, but we love a good handbag in any price point, to be honest, as long as it's a well-made quality, what I deem quality handbag. Recently I did a card unboxing for my Fendi Peekaboo. This is the bag here. This is my work bag, and I use this today because I did sub today, but I kept it out because in fall I usually use a larger bag. I'm blessed to have a good amount of handbags, but most of my handbags are on the larger end, like medium to large. I've never been like a small handbag person. I fell into the, you know, tiny bag energy trend, so I do have a few small crossbody bags, but for the most part I am a big tote handbag type girl. So my work bag is the Fendi Peekaboo. This bag is canvas. Even though it says jean, it's I consider it canvas. I've had this bag probably about 2, maybe 3 weeks now, and since I've had it, because I take it pretty much every day during the week, so Monday through Friday I take this bag, it has softened and slouched even the more. So I love a good handbag for that reason. I can stuff a lot of stuff in it for fall. This, when I got hot, I put it inside here. I just balled it up and put it inside here. That's what I love, you know, really big totes and handbags for the fall, because we start out with a cardigan on or a hat or a scarf in the morning time, and then by 11 o'clock you're hot, you know, because yeah, I don't want to wear this big old sweater because it's going to be 80 degrees today, but this morning it was 55. Enter your big handbag. Real quick, you know, it's the Fendi Peekaboo, so it has two sides. It has this side and it has this side. This is the back side. I do not like this bag with the strap. If this was the leather version and I used it like in everyday use other than work, I wouldn't have a strap on it because it fits weird. But because I put my school issued laptop in here, I need it for my shoulder because I'm not walking around with holding it, and I've already had a hand issue, so I don't want to re-injure myself. But so this is my tech side, I would say. So in here I have my laptop. We usually go on this side, but I have my charger, my key to my work room. All that, anything school related goes like on this side. And then this side is my normal purse. See in there, this side is my normal purse side. So I have my keys, my 4-ring key holder, which is small, but I just love it. I haven't taken it in a while. So I have my Louis Vuitton vintage 4-ring key holder. On this side, I have a fashion file. I have my wallet, which is a Louis Vuitton card holder. I have my wireless mouse, so that should be on the other side, the tech side. I have my little thing that the wireless mouse works with, so let me put that on the other side. I have my Longchamp little mini cosmetic case. Now this is one of the ones, it's dirty, so excuse it. This is one of the ones that was out before they started trending. I think this is the original one and they revamped. The one that everybody is buying now is bigger. It probably comes about right here. And I don't see this one on the website anymore, so I think they took this one and revamped it to the one that everyone loves. That's why I didn't get the one that's on trend now, because I have this. And for me, one is enough. And so it has all of my things that you've seen before. But when I'm running out, like if I'm making a stop and I have my work bag, what I'll do is take this, put my wallet in here, my keys in here, or hold my keys in my hand, you know, and zip it up. We're good to go. A big bag for fall is definitely an essential. And I will link this bag down below. I don't know if they have any more, but I will link the one that I got on Fashion File down below. I love this bag. I know my bestie, she's not a fan. She hasn't seen it in person yet, but I love this bag. It is a no fuss. This is the bag when people ask me, since I posted that video, how I like it. I love it because this is my most responsible luxury purchase. I've already gotten my cost per wear because I got it at such a great price. I feel like I've already gotten, if I do the math, I'm sure I've already gotten my cost per wear. I mean, it's doing what it needs to do. All right, another fall essential for me would be, I get really dry in fall, and then my skin gets really dry at the beginning of fall. Like when we're transitioning from summer to fall, I just have a like dry patch breakout. Then I calm down, and then it does it again probably around mid-winter, like the end of winter when we're leaving winter. I get that another round of like a dry patchy situation. My dermatologist suggested that I just try to stay moisturized. I don't need to use anything medicated, thank goodness, but she of course said use the better lotions and creams and all of that, which I do. But what I found that works for me is that first layer, the first barrier to my skin needs to be some type of like oil or oil gel. And this is what I've been using lately. I use it this summer because it has like a shimmer to it. So when I got tanned and which dries me out too. When I get a lot of sun, my skin gets dry. So this was helpful, but you see it's not that much left. So if I could do a favorites, this would definitely be on the favorites, but it's just the Vaseline Coconut Radiant. It's 100% coconut oil. Not coconut butter, but it's coconut butter oil, I guess. Yeah, it's coconut butter with a little bit of mineral oil in it. Pure coconut butter plus replenishing oils. That's what this is, and I use this as a base layer. So I put this on and it smells so good, especially this summer at the beach. I would put this on, let it sit, and then put a little bit of like perfume on top. It's so good. So try this, Walmart, Target. I think I got mine from Target. I'm not sure if it's still available, if it's like a summer thing. But another one would be the Johnson & Johnson Baby Oil Gel. That's a good one too. My mom uses that one. But this one, I just put it all over my body, let it soak in for the first few minutes because it's an oil, so you just want to make sure you're not too greasy. Then go in with your creams on top, or like your Nivea, something that's thicker on top. I'm telling you, game changer. It like locks it in more. I get dry hands a lot because of my profession, because of the eyebrow industry, of my brow industry. I have to wash my hands a lot. I wear plastic gloves a lot. That dries my hands out. And then when I flip back into the educational side and at schools, of course I'm washing my hands because I don't want to get sick. I wash my hands, hand sanitizer a lot, so we know that dries your hands out. Also, I have aging skin on my hands. I have to say that I have not, and I promised myself that I wouldn't do this, but I fell into the trap. So I'm now trying to reverse the signs of aging on my hands because I will put my hands in hot water when I'm washing dishes. I won't wear gloves when I'm washing dishes. Things like that. I've exposed my hand to like harsh chemicals when I'm cleaning around the house. I don't always wear gloves. I do now. I'm more conscious of that because I promised myself that I would never do that. My mom, she regretted. She looks really good for her age. My mom is 78. She's going to be 78 in a few days. But you can tell by her hands really how old she is, and that's one thing she told me and my sister, to make sure we take care of our hands, because your hands will tell your age first. So I fell in the trap of not necessarily taking care of my hands first. So they kind of look like 51-year-old hands, but I have a hyaluronic acid hand cream, and this is it's a hydrating hand cream from Bath & Body Works. Brandy actually gave me this, but I use Bath & Body Works basic hand creams, the ones that do not have a lot of the smells, the ones that have like the healing, the cocoa butter, the essential oils one, because I can't use a lot of fragrance. It will break me out. So, but this one smells pretty good. But yeah, definitely any kind of moisture cream. I like the Avon, I think it's called Satin Hands. I like that. My sister-in-law is an Avon lady, so I need to get some of that. I use that during the fall. Any kind of like hand treatments at night with the little gloves, that's really good for your hands and your feet. But in particular during the fall, that is an essential for me. All right, guys, I think that's it. Of course, a good lip gloss, but you know, I'm crazy about lip products all year long, but in the fall and winter, you probably want to try to exfoliate your lips a little more. So any of those exfoliating type lip scrubs, I think Laneige has some, that type of thing. Burt's Bees has one. That's a good one. Any kind of moisturizing and or exfoliating one for fall, that's good. And just, you know, overall moisture for me is essential all the time. But in particular in fall, I kind of like up my moisture game. Those are my fall essentials. Comment down below, let me know what your essentials are. Like I said, nothing like earth shattering, but these things are game changers for me. Definitely want to hear what your deal breakers are, like what you have to have in fall, like things that you pull out in fall, things that you know for sure when you pull this item out, you know it's fall. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I love you for watching. I hope that you have the most amazing day, and God willing, I'll see you here next week.